We welcome you to the John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium on a very sad day here in Tiger Town. Not our usual open, as you saw when you were previewing us, getting ready for the game, as we put that image of Karen Perry up, and sad day here in Tiger Town. Karen spent so many years here in MSAD 11, first as a terrific athlete here at Gardiner Area High School, a member of the 1975 first ever girls state championship basketball team. Then she took her talents to Norwich, where she shined. So much so that she's in the Norwich University Athletic Hall of Fame. She came to Tiger Town, her beloved school, as a teacher coach, coached a variety of sports, field hockey, softball, track, basketball, you name it, Karen coached it. And became a teacher here at Gardiner Area High School, beloved by all her students and her comrades who she taught with for so many years. Later, she became a trailblazer as the athletic director, the first and only women's athletic director at Gardiner Area High School. Spent her years here nurturing student athletes. Did it well. And we're going to miss Karen Perry, Gary.
Yes, we are, Rob.
So much. And we dedicate tonight's game in her memory here at the John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium. I was trying to find words to say, and I'm going to just direct people to Facebook, where I put a remembrance up, and then we ran that as our pregame. Just read what her former students, colleagues, friends said about Karen. So many wonderful tributes there. And personally, I'll never forget her backing of me as a head coach, and I want to thank her for sticking with me through some tough times. We had a few tough years, and
Karen always had
stood
your
right
back.
with me, and she did. She had your back in a quiet but assertive way, and she did a tremendous job for all the student athletes here at Gardiner Area High School. Gary, any thoughts?
No, I'm right with you, Rob. I mean, I worked under Karen for, I think, 17 years here. She was the one who hired me way back in 1999. And as you say, she always had your back, regardless of what the situation was. And we're going to miss her, and she certainly is a legend here in Tiger Town, Rob. So I don't think we have any other information on when services will be or anything like that, but I'm sure that it will not be hard to find on Facebook. So, great woman.
Dick Layton with some thoughts as well, Dick.
She always had a smile on her face and was always trying to help people out.
That's it. That's Karen in a nutshell, Dick. Well spoken. Well, we do have basketball game to get here tonight, and thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Also, concurrently, we are doing a game over at Halldale High School here tonight as well, and you can tune into that one as well. So, why don't we take we'll take a quick break. Owen, I want you to play the hardware. Play the Randolph hardware ad. You're going to see Karen and her beautiful smile here waiting on a customer. So we'll be back here to Gardiner High School. We'll take a look at tonight's matchup when we come back after this.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
We join you back here in the pregame. Gary, let's take a look at tonight's game.
Okay, Rob. First of all, the Skowhegan Riverhawks are in town. And they come in here tonight, Rob, with a 0-7 record. So they've had a tough year so far. Gardiner's already played them. They opened the season back on December 13th. Gardiner winning that one 53-27. So these two teams have met. The first results weren't that good for Skowhegan, but I got an idea that Tommy Nettles got these guys fired up here to come into Tigertown tonight. On the other side, we've got the Gardiner Tiger boys at 3-3. Coming in here, they're number 8 in Class A North. And they're led by juniors Brady Peacock and 6'2" Brady Atwater, along with a whole trio of others who help play defense. Braden Elliott's one of them. If you, as I say every night, if your son or somebody you want to learn how to play defense, you watch Braden, and really gives a great example of how to play defense. Tigers, three-point shooter, Trace Moody, when it comes to three-pointers. Look for him from the outside to add to the offensive power. I think this is shaping up as a pretty even game here between these two teams, and playing each other for the second time this season so far on the second round around, and could possibly meet in the tournament come in February.
Well, it's amazing, Gary, that it seems like we just started our broadcast here, and we have teams playing for the second time. We had that the other night. Lawrence, although that one was a quick turnaround, just a couple of, almost less than 2 weeks from when they played their first game.
Yeah, the season is flying by fast here, Ron. So
some old rivals going at it here tonight. We'll stay right with it. We've got Josh Jenkins mic'd up downstairs. We'll bring up Josh for the pregame when we get set there. As I said, a little bit different setup for us tonight with trying to remember Karen, and that's the most important thing that we can do. I believe they will have some words from Josh on Karen Perry. Nate Stubbins at a school board meeting tonight, or he would have done the honors.
Good evening, everybody. Now we have a little something before we begin tonight. All of us here at Gardiner, and especially in Gardiner Athletics, would like to take a moment to recognize longtime teacher, coach, and athletic administrator Karen Perry, who passed away just recently. In a brief moment of silence, please. Thank you. Welcome to Pregame Gymnasium for tonight's boys basketball matchup between the visiting Riverhawks of Skowhegan High School and your Gardiner Tigers. As always, we ask that everyone please display good sportsmanship at all times during tonight's contest. Anyone who is heckling officials, outwardly complaining about officials' calls, yelling at opposing players, fans, spectators, or otherwise displaying poor sportsmanship may be asked to leave immediately. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. We also ask that no spectators come out onto the court during halftime or any other break. Now, before introducing the players, I'd like to take a moment for us to recognize our officials. Across the state of Maine, there is a shortage of officials in every sport. We are grateful for the officials that we have this evening. Without them, there would be no game for our kids. If you are interested in becoming an official, please speak to your school's AD. Thank you. And now, the starters for the visiting Skowhegan Riverhawks. Number 3, Bryson Socher. Number 4, Trevor Austin. Number 5, Jack Fitzpatrick. Number 12, Aiden McGinty. And number 32, Jackson Height. Skowhegan is coached by Tom Nadeau and assisted by Isaac Witham, Alex Higgins, Randy Washburn, and Nate Nunn. And now, let's put your heads together for your Gardiner Tigers! Number 1, Anthony Rivera. Number 3, Brady Peacock. Number 4, Braden Elliott. Number 10, Trace Moody. And number 11, Brady Atwater. Gardiner is coached by Aaron Toman and assisted by Charlie Lawrence, Jordan Hersom, CJ Elliott, and Seth Hasty. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Richard Nolan, Mr. Conrad Olin, and Mr. Michael Harrison.
Okay, so we've had the starters. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Tip off when we come back after this.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grandpa Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-service printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale.
So anybody that's looking for Facebook is...
We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
So we are also doing the Haldale game tonight, but Facebook has changed their policy, apparently, not letting us run concurrent streams out on Facebook, so they take the first one that comes up, and it was this game. So those looking for the Haldale game, it's going to be on the Munson Media on YouTube page or also on Boxcast. Moody puts it up. He couldn't get it to come down. I see a lot of people wondering where that game is. So you can also find it on Boxcast, or you can watch it on YouTube. Go to the Munson Media page on YouTube. That's where the Haldale game is going to be. Unfortunately, Facebook always changes their scheduling, and they don't allow it anymore to have concurrent games on. So underway here. It's always a moving target with Facebook. I noticed that just now because I went to take a look at the Haldale game. It is going out, and I found it on YouTube, so that's where you're going to need to go. Spread the word for me, folks, okay? We're going to be a little busy here in Tiger Town getting this game out to you, but the thing to do is go to YouTube and find the Munson Media YouTube channel and the Haldale games there. It's never ending, Gary. It's always something with...
You gave me a headache watching you the last 5 minutes around here. I thought you were going to...
Well, 2 free throws. Tigers up. Now Good game to do. Tigers on some pressure here. And
Yeah.
causing the turnover right out of the gate.
We haven't seen much of that yet this year, but it looks good. As the Tigers have got some quick people out there in those sneakers.
As Gary told you, the teams have met before. It was a Tiger win. That was first game of the year, wasn't it, Gary?
Yes, it was.
That they played.
Yeah.
Peacock holds outside. Off the elbow. Atwater. Moody's got a launch. High rebound. Kept alive. Rivera with a nice play, but it's out of bounds. It'll be Skowhegan basketball. Just joining us, the Riverhawks in their dark traveling uniforms. The black shirts, the orange numbers outlined in white. Tigers in white. Comes that pressure again by the Tigers. Height got it back. Now they'll look to break the pressure. They're well schooled and they do it well. Fitzpatrick with it.
Yeah, this is a well-coached Skowhegan team, Rob.
Yeah, Coach Netto, one of the best.
Yeah.
That's too far ahead for Rivera. Anthony not able to haul it in out of bounds.
Caden Pelletier comes into the game for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, Caden is 6 foot sophomore. Young team, Gary, for
Yes, oh yeah.
Riverhawks. Steal. Elliott dips it inside, back outside to Peacock. He thought about it. Pop outside, that's Atwater. Won't go, Rivera Sky. Inside, puts it up, won't go. Atwater crashed for the board and didn't get it. Skowhegan having trouble with turnovers. Moody goes up, puts it in, he's harmed, and
Good job by Trace Moody going right to the basket. Please his grandfather up there in Industry, Maine. Good start for the Tigers here, 5-0.
almost 10 seconds.
It's got to be 10. Yeah. Great job by the Tigers.
Somebody's mentioning they're having a little trouble with the audio. All we can say, Judy, Moody, is refresh your browser and see if that makes a difference, and let us know if anybody else is having difficulties here. And not anybody else reporting that. Peacock with it, he's trapped, so Moody's open. They'll come all the way across. Quick ball movement here. Back out to Elliott. Elliott thought about the three. Now he's going to reorganize it. Half-court trapping defense here by the Riverhawks. They'll get Moody a good, clean look. It's been off target so far today, but as we've seen with Trace, he can go off on you very quickly. McGinty. Riverhawks looking for their first basket. Fitzpatrick kicks it back outside in the paint. Pop from the corner, no good. Tigers on the board. Got Atwater head, couldn't get it to him. Peacock back outside to Moody. Elliott's going to launch a three. That looked good from the get-go. Got a timeout.
Coach Netto's going to take a timeout here, yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it right here. We'll take a look at the Moody three.
And you'll
Not
see
the Moody three, it's the Elliott three on the pass from.
Yeah, Braden
Moody
takes his turn from the three-point line.
Yeah, rest of the crew here tonight. Of course, you heard Dick in the pregame a little bit. Dick will be along at halftime, postgame, and Bill Hasty running our camera. Owen Munsing doing our production tonight. Beth Munsing running the graphics here. We got Rob Kennedy and Chris Wheeler, and I think Gracie running the camera up there. I had to think for a second. Grace Leach doing the camera up at Halldale, so we thank them as well.
Who's that game with, Rob?
They're playing Dirigo. That's a game we added.
Right, yeah.
So you're going to have to go to YouTube, find that. It's apparently not on Facebook. Nobody else reporting any issues with audio, so I hope Judy Moody was able to get things squared away here. We had a little staggered start here, so.
There's a pretty good crowd in here tonight. There's a good crowd from Skowhegan.
Yeah, they always travel well there.
Yeah.
These two communities, as you know, Gary, you found the 1968 program there with Skowhegan Gardiner games there, Gary. I'll have Gary, when we get some time, mention some of the names on that for both teams. Good job by Atwater coming back, and Dick's keeping track of turnovers, and already a bunch of them. Good ball movement back outside for Peacock. He puts it up, won't go. Rivera's been a beast on the boards, and he's going to draw a quick hell ball.
Yeah, the Tigers are going to have the advantage here on the boards, I think, tonight.
So far they have, and that's not something that we say. What, Dick? 6 turnovers already. They get ahead of Fitzpatrick. They'll take the baseline pop and head it. Fitzpatrick gets the Riverhawks on the board, 8-2. Our clock member unofficial here in Tiger Town, as we have to do it manually, so we might lag a little bit. Comes that half-court trap. Peacock back over to Moody. He's got an open look. Doesn't go. Rebound again. Tigers got another chance at it. Peacock brings it back out to Moody in the corner. Rivera wants a 3. He launches. He's in and out. Atwater kept it alive, but it came to the Riverhawks. Austin gets called. Draws a foul, I should say, on Moody.
Three-team officials here tonight.
Yeah, back to 3. We saw 2 the other night, Gary, and we think it was because there was so many games going on. Kicked inside. Good ball movement that time. McGinty puts it home. 8-4. Peacock. Inside. Atwater spins in the paint. Goes up off the glass. Won't go for him. Moody's underneath for the rebound. Kicks it back outside. Elliott to Moody's. Got a 3. Launches. Nettits. Good quick release. Trace Moody. And see, that's perfect. Gary, you've said all along. Trace is a shooter. He's got to continue to shoot. Misses his first 3. Knocks down the 3 ball there on his first shot.
Right,
so.
yeah.
McGinty. And thrown away. Unforced turnover. We'll take a look at the 3 here, Gary.
Yeah. And Trace sets up in that corner quite often. Man, he has a beautiful arc on that ball. Swish from the corner.
That's a long 3 right there.
Yeah.
Trace lit it up the other game. Kicks it back out to Peacock. He's a 3-point shooter. He tried to go off the glass. Atwater kept it alive. Wasn't able to gather it. And it comes down here to Austin. Austin in trouble. Dribbles through the trouble to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick let it go. Moody had to throw it in, and Tigers get the bounce. Brady Peacock got pushed a little bit. They let it go. Downshift by Brady, and they're going to say he lost it on his own. (11-4), 2:55 left. Beth Munsing running scoreboard and graphics tonight. Owen Munsing. So we got grandmother and grandson sitting next to each other doing it. Warms my heart to be able to tell you that.
And you're listening to their great-grandfather.
You mean great as in outstanding, right, Gary?
Right.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Of course, Rob.
Yeah. Moody with the rebound.
I always speak highly of you.
Peacock's got a look. He's going to kick it back to the 3-point shooter. They'll give it up in the corner. Elliott launches. He's got another one. Braden.
Braden's on fire tonight so far.
Tigers with a quick 10-point lead here in the first. Fitzpatrick in the corner. That's a long downtown dedication drawn up there by Caden Pelletier. Caden didn't start the game. Came in as a replacement. Knocks down a 3-ball. Halves the lead here, 14-7. Tigers with some subs in the game, McKay and McCormick, and McKay throws it away, and it'll be Riverhawk basketball.
Brady.
We've got a replay queued up for our next dead ball situation. Fitzpatrick. Back out to Pelletier. They come right out on Pelletier's. Pelletier just hit the 3, traveled on that one. Good to see old friend Mike Gray. Got to talk to Mike before. He's the assistant athletic director out at Winthrop High School.
Timeout for the Tigers here.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that at the 3 here, Gary.
That 3 is by, is that Trace? Yeah.
No, that's Braden Elliott.
Oh. Yep.
That's his second 3 of the game.
You know, he's started out hot here tonight, this first quarter. Usually he's your defensive player, causing turnovers.
But he's taking his offense a little more and a little more, as we see. So
well,
that's good. That's really good to see.
Well, he has to in a way, Rob, because what these teams are doing the second time around, they're concentrating on Trace Moody.
Yep.
To stop that three-point shooting.
Yep, good smart play by the Tigers to make that adjustment. I'm sure that's coming from Coach Toman, saying, hey, listen, Braden, take your offense. Well, back-to-back turnovers by the Tigers. That's not the way to finish out the first. They want to clean that up. Dick will have us up on turnovers and such when we hit the quarter mark. McGinty floats. Won't go home. He's got his rebound underneath. Tied up. Got to get out of the paint. He does. Gets it to Pelletier, and Pelletier can't get it. Tigers fighting for the rebound, and hell ball will go to Tigers, I believe, on this possession. Yes, it will. Again, reminding anybody looking for the Halldale game, going to have to go to our YouTube page. Facebook isn't allowing us to do 2 streams at the same time. They pick the first one that starts, so that's why we put it out on multiple places. Boxcast has it as well. Peacock. Flowed, and Eli Manning fouled. He's going to get some free throws. So Eli took it to the hole, and we'll get some freebies. First one's good. One of 2, kept alive. McCormick up, no, won't float in, and going to get a foul rebound. That's going to go against McKay, I believe, on the rebound. So 52 seconds left here, 15-7. Skowhegan hanging around in this one. They're looking for their first victory of the season. Some good defense by Manning. Quick hands, Eli. He's going to get the hell ball, but it's going to go in favor of the Riverhawks on the possession arrow. Caden Pelletier will inbound here for the Riverhawks. Close to 5 seconds.
Boy, that was close.
Gave him the benefit of the doubt, which I like to see.
Yeah,
Donahue.
Let him play.
Yeah, I agree, Garrett. Sochier. Some subs in the game here for the Riverhawks. Kicked outside here to Height. Height goes. Glass, little strong. Manning's been effective coming in the game. Ahead, McCormick goes up, lays it up, lays it in. He got harmed.
Nice job by Colin McCormick.
Watch it right here, Gary.
Yeah.
Good break by the Tigers.
You see him falling down the alley, grabs that pass, and he doesn't play like a freshman. But he's already contributing to this Tiger team, and it's only halfway through the season.
Okay, Gary, I'm going to have you take over here a little bit and call the game. I've got to make an adjustment.
We've got problems with calling shots up and good. Riverhawks. Pelletier back out front to McGinty. He dribbles to the right off his, I think that was off Eli Manning maybe. Riverhawks will put it in play underneath their own basket. Stolen away, Brady Peacock all the way, and he just fumbles it out through his fingers. You can bet he's upset about that. Tigers picking up man-to-man. That's going to do it. That's the end of the first period here with the Skowhegan Indians 7. Gardiner Tigers 18. We'll be back. Second period action.
Looking for an AAU basketball opportunity? Gold Ball Basketball is one of Central Maine's largest and longest running AAU programs. Gold Ball recognizes the need for fundamentals in competition, and we strive to offer both by providing experienced, successful coaches. Many have achieved all-conference status and state recognition, including 1,000-point scorers and McDonald's All-Stars. If you're interested in more information about Gold Ball Basketball, find us on Facebook.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Action. Tigers. First shot off board. Skowhegan grabs the ball. Brayson Socia with a rebound. They set up. Cardinado out front, sophomore. That's a long shot, bounces off the rim, and that's Bryson Socia who took that one. And Trace Moody brings it up. Tigers set up at their end. Braden Elliott, the floor general, dribbles right, goes left. That's Anthony Rivera with his three-pointer. And if him and Trace Moody both get hot, the Riverhawks are in trouble. Nice, beautiful pass inside. Nice rebound there, but no good, and that is Eli Manning. Brady Atwater drives, and he's going to get called. No, it's going to go against the Riverhawks. Brady Atwater at the line for 2. First one's up around and in. Brady will take a second shot here from the foul line. Brady only a junior. Anthony Rivera with the tap. Tigers in there man-to-man. Trace Moody slaps it away. Brady Peacock steals it all the way down, all around the rim, and no good. 3-on-1 for the Riverhawks. Come number Jackson Height back out. Jackson Height underneath, trying to turn, spins up, and he's going to get fouled. So he'll go to the line, get 2 shots. That will be Brady Atwater's first foul. And that Jackson Height at the line. The first one's a little short, hits about front of the rim and bounces out. This will be his second shot. And that's a swish. So a 22-8 score here. Second quarter. Tigers with the ball. Peacock moves left, heads over to Rivera, up and off around the rim, no good. Hustles back, gets a rebound, and he gets fouled trying to go back up with it. Nice job by Anthony Rivera, staying with it after his initial shot. He'll go to the foul line, and he'll get 2. Ben Tobey on the sidelines, waiting to come in for the Tigers. First shot for Anthony is a miss. And Brady Peacock goes and takes a break here with 5:55 left here in the second quarter. Anthony's second shot is a little shot, so Riverhawks will grab the rebound. They come down floor, look around, go to the left. Ben Stewart out to Aiden McGinty. His pass inside is going to be tied up, and that is, I believe, Anthony Rivera there that caught that. McGinty tries to pass in, gets it inside, goes, bounce off the rim. Trace Moody with the rebound. He gets the ball up the floor. Anthony Rivera over to Ben Tobey off the rim, and Skowhegan comes up with the rebound, brings it down court. Nice drive. That's a beautiful play right there by Jack Fitzpatrick for the Riverhawks, and puts them within 12.
Back with you, Gary. Had to handle some issues over at Hall there. This is what happens when you're doing concurrent games sometimes. So Tigers 22-10, 12-point lead. Atwater, he's going to get called, yeah. Player control.
No question.
Good job down there on the baseline, taking the charge. Riverhawks stepped in, owned the baseline there. That's Carter Neto taking the charge. So we got timeout. Why don't we take the timeout? We'll come back. We'll finish up the first half of action here from the Johnny Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium after this.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is a key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
They're pushing the 50-50. Let you know, our guy Gary Verhill, big winner. How'd Leanne spend that, Gary?
Oh, she went out and bought a new refrigerator. I better be quiet. I can't say anything. Why? She was very nice about it. Told me to take that and put it in my piggy bank, and
there you go.
I'll save it for vacation.
Height with it. He's going to sling it all the way across, connecting down along the baseline. They'll bring it back out here. Height. Good defense by Moody on him. Neto. Tipped away. Tigers in the passing lane. Those quick hands, Braden Elliott. Faster than a pickpocket in Times Square or New Year's Eve. Elliott going to work. He wants a pop. He's been good tonight. That's a little strong. And Rivera got in there, but he couldn't wrestle it away. Good job holding the ball by McGinty. McGinty in the corner. Long three, all net. That was a nice sweet shot there by Neto.
And that was right up over Trace Moody.
22-13, yeah, wasn't a bad closeout by Moody. It was a better shot by Neto. Tigers almost threw it away. Moody's got it. He's coming in. Looking for a kick. Does. Paint. Won't go. McCormick a little short on it. And overthrown. Out of bounds.
So let's see. We've got Brady Peacock coming back. We've in. Isaac Marquis. Levi Simmons coming in to give a break to, I believe, Trace Moody's one of them. It's going to get his win back.
Well, we'll be back here to the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. Our next game is going to be on Saturday. That's a 1 o'clock start.
I think that's going to be a real interesting game, Rob. Erskine is very respectable.
Yep, and good rivals with the Tigers.
Yes, they are.
So Erskine will be coming in.
I've got a cousin playing on that team. I'm anxious to see how he's doing this.
Skowhegan hanging around this, much like the Tigers did the other night.
Yeah.
You know, they couldn't quite get, any closer than 6 points or so, but they kept it very competitive, and Erskine's doing that a little bit. We'll see how the final 3.5 minutes plays out here. Elliott's been good from the outside. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Yeah, Braden's night.
How many is that for him, Dick?
9 points.
9 points.
3 threes.
3 threes. From my old times table from 2nd grade, 3 times 3 is 9. Of course, he's playing his normal good defense. Almost had a steal there. McGinty in the paint. He pops. Good feed across. Almost getting to his height, but he couldn't. And Tigers will get called on the foul. That'll be on Nick McKay.
That was a tough one on McKay.
Yeah, that's going to be the first one on Nick. It's going to be the pop from the outside here. Watch Braden Elliott gets the ball, and he's feeling it tonight. That's his 3rd 3 of the game, all net.
You know, when you're shooting good, keep shooting.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a different guy every night, right? I mean, we've seen Brady Atwater go off. We saw Brady Peacock go off for a game, and Trace Moody, and right now, Braden Elliott leading the Tigers with 9. And you want to keep feeding the guy that's hot. You know, if a guy's hot, don't take a long shot yourself. Peacock goes.
Whoa.
Little bump there. And not called. We'll play on.
I think Brady got pushed out into the concessions.
McGinty, like what Brady did, came right back, got digging in on the D. Looking for the backdoor cut. They couldn't get it. Tigers defense that pretty well. Neto looking for some help. He gets it back outside. Jack Fitzpatrick knocked into the backcourt. That's legal. That was by Marquis on a good hand. And there's some good hands right there, causing a tie-up. We'll see which way the arrow's going.
Going to go to Skow, I think.
So Skowhegan will maintain possession. 2:06 left. Stay with us at halftime. We have the Dick Layton halftime show. Carter Neto. Going to turn over the Tigers. I'm going to move the entry back. So Tigers 2:06, they lead it 25-14 over the Riverhawks. Brady wants to go, he's got path. He lays it up, and he's not going to miss that one. He had the Jets on, and smooth finisher, Brady Peacock. Sochier and block called on Peacock. Yeah, this is beautiful. That left-handed swoop move that he makes here, Gary.
Yeah, he has such a soft delivery when he lets go of that ball. Lays it up there off his fingers, off the board, and in. Boy, and most of this team is back next year, so this is going to, they're just getting some quality time in here this year together.
Yeah, the starters, only Rivera, the senior starter. Everybody else underclassmen, only one other senior currently dressed, and that's been Toby.
Right.
So 27-14. Tigers looking add on to this lead. Weave out front. Step back pop. Won't go. Rebound. McCormick goes up. Couldn't get the angle, but went up strong. Neto. Stolen away. Peacock with it. He goes. He finishes.
So smooth when he goes up there.
Yeah, I was able to use Isaac Marquis as a decoy there. Gave him a little glance. Defender was trying to play both of them. Couldn't play either of them. Ripped away. That's a nice pass inside to Height. Couldn't get it.
That's gonna.
Donahue finishes. Under a minute. Coach Stoneman calls the play that he wants. Moody goes through. Dribbled it off his foot.
Trace doesn't agree.
So Skowhegan can have the last possession if they so choose. Back outside now. O'Donoghue. And foul called on the Tigers, a hold in the action. Fifth foul on the Tigers, so we'll be shooting here. We'll take a look at the replay here. Owen's got one queued up, Gary.
And that,
looking at the steal right here off the
Brady Peacock.
This is Brady on the charge.
Watch
Taking
him lay
off.
that up good. He has so much confidence. You can see him 10 feet out, knows what he's going to do. Takes off and leaps and.
Levi Simmons, 22 in the game for the Tigers for the final 18.6. Tigers plenty of time here. Moody's got it. Would think this would be their last shot, Gary.
Yeah.
Good time to execute. Moody goes, floats, glasses it. He gets a roll in. What a soft touch. Trace Moody.
It was such a soft touch.
Half-court shot, and that won't go. So we played one half of basketball. 31-16 is your score. We'll come back. Dick Layton will be tallying up, and we'll come back with Dick here after these messages.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other pen?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
We welcome you back here to the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium, and it's halftime. We'll have the Dick Layton halftime report. Beth, go ahead and take that graphic off and then bring it back up again. It didn't populate the way it should, so we'll bring Dick's graphic back up here and turn it over to our Dick Layton. Dick.
Okay, Rob. Skowhegan came in here with an 0-7 record, beaten once by Gardiner, opening game. Gardiner's 3-3. Show how we got there. We'll go to Skowhegan first. And Skowhegan had a bunch of turnovers, 14 of them with 7 rebounds. Scoring-wise, Donahue had 3. A lot of even scoring here. Trevor Austin with 2. Jack Fitzpatrick with 2. Carter Netto with 2. Aiden McGinty with 2. Jackson Heights, one of those leading scorers with 3 for their 16 points. They had 9 in the first quarter. Gardiner at 18, and it's 31-16 at halftime. Nobody in real foul trouble. Caden Pelletier has 2 fouls, and a bunch of them have 1. Heights, Willette, Austin, and Penn Donahue. The other side of the ledger, Gardiner with a 3-3 record. They committed just 6 turnovers and had 9 rebounds. Leading Gardiner with 3 threes is Brandon Elliott, the floor general out there. Sharp shooting tonight, 3 for 3 there. Trace Moody had a 3, a 2, and a 1 for 8. Anthony Rivera started the scoring with a 2, and he added a 3 from that with a 5. Atwater's got 3, and 3 for Colin McCormick for their 31 points. Nobody in real foul trouble. Brady Atwater has 2. 1 piece for Brady Peacock. Trace Moody. Marquis and Nick McKay has to foul. So 31-16 halftime.
Thank you, Dick. Stay with us. Dick will have the post-game wrap-up as well as we'll have the Caps of Pizza player of the game at the conclusion of tonight's game as well. But for now, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have second half action here from the John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium after these messages.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learned so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
We want to thank our friends at CB Matson Incorporated for all that they have done here in sponsoring Muncie Media's production of high school streaming sports. They're a great community member, and they have been providing quality housing here in the state of Maine since 1959. We thank CB Matson and all they do here in our communities. You see the halftime score, 31-16. About 30 seconds left here. Tigers have about doubled up the Riverhawks here. First game win Tigers had against the Riverhawks. That was up at Skowhegan. It'll be Skowhegan ball to start the second. They're moving right to left on your screen. And they'll get set to have the first possession. Jack Fitzpatrick goes right side. Now back out to Height. Fitzpatrick, little shot underneath. McGinty's got it, trying to make some room. He does, makes a nice play, but he couldn't get it down.
Yeah, that was a good effort by McGinty.
Atwater got the rebound, but it got away from Braden Elliott on the pass. Comes the inbound. Out to Height. Atwater with some good hands, knocked away now. Elliott couldn't chase it down as Peacock tried to feather it to him, but the feather was a little heavy. Headed out of bounds. Again, if you're looking for the Halldale game, Facebook threw a curve at us tonight. For years, we've done concurrent games, and they're both shown up on Facebook. Well, Facebook changed their policy. Whatever game starts first gets the spot. So we're also out on YouTube on Muncie Media, munciemediasports.com as well. That will help you find it. Rivera back. That's a three. Going to be strong, but Rivera's underneath in good shape. Lost it out of bounds. So kind of a helter-skelter start here to the second half of play.
Tigers stay with that full court pressure.
It's been good from tonight.
Yes.
Held outside. Tigers get another piece, and Elliott a little over feisty. Gets called on the foul.
That's only his first, so.
Which is a typical type performance for Braden to play defense like crazy and not pick up many fouls. He plays defense with his feet. Tipped around, and Elliott's got it. He's got double team. He dribbles out of trouble. Elliott to the corner. Rivera spins, wants to get a put up and down.
Nice, nice play.
Anthony. Got 8 points, Dick tells us.
Nice move by Rivera.
Coast to coast, and that was a beautiful drive and finish for McGinty. Peacock back outside. Looking for some help. Gave up his dribble early. Elliott had to come help him out. Riverhawks and man. Back outside Atwater to Rivera. Anthony back outside Atwater's one-on-one. He swoops in.
Well, he had the inside scoop on him, though.
Rivera 3 launches. Won't go. Kept alive by Atwater, but knocked off Brady out of bounds. Tigers continue that pressure, Gary. You've been impressed with their defense so far here tonight.
I'd like to see a couple steals off that press.
There you go. Not on the press, but on the
follow through.
The end of the press. Trace Moody with quick hands. Trace goes to the three-point spot. They come right out on him. They're face guarding him, not letting him get away from things. Trace, tricky dribbles. He's in the paint. Got called on the foul. That's on the floor, I believe. I don't think that's going to be shooting. We'll see, maybe. Oh, yeah, they say he was in the act of shooting.
So,
yeah, okay, that's good.
Bryson Socio is going to get the call for that one. That's his second. Trace Moody at the line.
Well, Trace did a good thing. He continued the action, Gary. Gets a roll around and in.
Carter Neto comes in for the Riverhawks. Carter is the son of Coach Neto.
Out of bounds.
And he's only a sophomore, I think.
Yeah, young team, as you said, Gary, at the open for Scow. Two young teams here, really. Although the Tigers younguns played a lot last year, didn't they, Gary?
Yeah.
So they got a year in, and some as freshmen and sophomores, and they've been playing together for a long time
Yeah,
here. So
you've got basically sophomores and juniors here on the floor for him.
Trevor Austin tracked it down off his shot. Gets it back outside here, Neto right side. Fitzpatrick got cut off. Neto thought about the shot. Now he wants to dribble into the paint. He does. Comes left side, head and shoulder fake, and got fouled, and he'll shoot.
He took Brady Atwater to the ceiling with that one.
Good heady play there by Neto to fake the up and draw the contact.
That's 3 on Atwater, so.
Yeah, Brady's been in foul trouble off and on throughout the course of the year. He plays a very aggressive style. So far, I don't see anybody at the scorer's table for the Tigers, so
I would think Colin McCormick would fit in there quite nicely right now with the group they've got on the floor.
Might want to leave him in for an offensive possession here. Brady's a good player. Floater going to be shot by Peacock. McGinty. And that's the risk you run. I mean,
here's that substitution that I was looking for.
But now Atwater, he's going to sit for a while with 4. So McCormick, the freshman, is going to get a lot of playing time here.
Yeah.
We've seen him have really good flashes. Something called off the ball, 3-second violation is called. So a 14-point lead for the Tigers. Elliott Rivera spins, travels.
Too many steps.
Height back in the game here for the Riverhawks.
We're going to take a timeout.
So we got timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout. We'll come back. 3-4-11 left here in the third when we come back after this.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
I want to thank our friends at CBU Benefits. They're producing some new content. They tell me that should be ready by the end of the year. We'll be seeing some fresh material from CBU Benefits. Ray Valley and the crew. Want to thank Ray and everybody involved with CBU Benefits. Travis Mills as well.
Nice cut by Carter Neto there.
Yeah, Neto with the put in. 12-point game. Elliott walks it up. Rivera. Moody on the cut. They're doing a good job of staying on him. Gets it back to McCormick. Tigers will reset it. Peacock outside. No hurry for the Tigers.
Be patient. They're ahead.
Elliott's going to launch one up off the wire. Now to go over to the Riverhawks. Riverhawks handling the pressure in the second half a lot better, Gary.
Yes.
They had a little trouble with turnovers, as Dick told you at the half, and with the pressure against them. But they've handled it a lot better here in the second half. 18 overall turnovers, a lot at the half.
That's
There's
a lot.
Elliott. He gets tripped.
Should have been a travel, I think.
Back at it again. Tigers got Moody ahead of the pack. I don't know where Trace came from. And they're going to get McKay in a push. So good break out there.
And Trace, a little disappointed that he went too deep on that.
Jason Murphy reporting that it's 38-21, the Skowhegan girls over the Gardiner Tigers up in Skowhegan. They've already played. Trace with a steal. Wants to take it coast to coast. He does. Puts it up, puts it home. Nice job, Trace Moody.
Makes up for that right there. 11 points for Trace.
Pelletier. Corner to Height. Height launches. Won't go. Weak side rebound. Socia got it, put it up, and oh, that was halfway home. I almost called it in. Comes Trace Moody looking behind him. Elliott's got an open look. Elliott got it back, and he puts it up and in.
What a play by Braden Elliott.
Elliott, but credit Nick McKay. When we see the replay on this one, you're going to see Nick keep it alive, and Nick crashed the boards, kept it alive, right to Elliott for the lay-in. Good job by both those guys. Elliott with 11. Almost stolen by Peacock. Neto goes up, puts it home. Nicely done. Braden Elliott surveys the scene. Riverhawks matched up in man as they have been. Peacock gets a pick by McKay. Hesitates. Now he floats and went off the side of the basket. Stepped out by Skowhegan. So take a look at this play, Gary, and you'll see what I was talking about with Nick McKay's play here. The shot outside.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, Nick was the one that somehow, some
Followed
way.
through. That's Brady Elliott up there with that twist and layup on the back of the board.
Ben Tobey in the game for the Tigers. Goes to Tobey. Been looking to get inside. He couldn't get it. Now he does into McCormick. McCormick spins. Wants to step through. Does. Puts it up. And gets the shooter's roll.
Yeah.
McCormick stayed with it. Got a nice touch around the basket. Had a battle for it, but he got it to go down.
And he's
40-24.
He's picking things up every game. He gets more experience. That's going to be a foul on him, though, I think.
Got tangled up inside with Finn Donahue. Mike Gray on crowd control. He's overseeing the crowd, figuratively and literally.
Oh, yeah.
That was good getting a chance to talk to Mike. He's out at Winthrop. So it's been busy out there.
I think he likes it quite well out there.
Yes, he does.
I've always looked up to Mike.
Way up. Of course, the funniest sequence in the history of Muncie media is when we put Gary on a chair to interview Mike down in the video production room. Used a chroma key background and then told everybody Gary was on youth hormone growth pills or something like that. His aunt saw it and thought, oh my God, Gary, don't do that to yourself. You don't need to.
Yeah, no, she wrote to me.
She wrote to you.
Oh, boy.
Moody out front to Toby. Tigers can hold as long as they want here, Gary, for this last shot. So
you know, this is a kind of a teaching moment. I would have burned off the 26 seconds here.
In the Moody, he's got to do something. He does, and draws the foul. Nick McKay, I'm sorry. Nick Moody was shooting threes here about 25 years ago. Nick was a great three-point shooter.
Yeah.
Nick Moody, holy cow. That Moody family, they're three-point shooters, all of them. The aunts, the uncles.
Well, Ronnie put basket up down to the store there in East Pittston. They had to shoot from their driveway about 2 miles away. And like I say, their grandfather was a great ball player, but he's not anymore.
Well, we all slow down with age, Gary.
Sorry, Freddie. Stay off that ice up there at Clearwater Lake, too.
Thank Fred and his wife for their donation. We'll run the donation thing here sometime in the fourth quarter. Good steal here. That was Alex Rory, who's back off the injured list and back in the game. Good to see Alex in competition here again. So we'll play 3 quarters. Tigers commanding lead here. They lead it 40-25. We'll take the break. We'll come back. Fourth quarter coming up here from the Jab after this.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provides students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal. With expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority, students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
Central Maine Community College. I was just talking to a young man today. He said, I asked him what he was going to do. He said, well, he's looking to get in the trades. I said, well, you need to get your application right in to Central Maine Community College. Tremendous facilities down there for the trades and great people. Pop from the corner. Brady Peacock.
Finally hot.
Grady P for 3. Well, this is where you'd like to see the Tigers put the hammer down, Gary. It's one of the things the team needs to learn how to do.
set a goal for this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's a good call there. Mr. Harrison was on it. McCormick was in position. Off arm came out. Off to Elliott outside. Elliott faked the weave, faked the handoff, looked like a quarterback, which he was at one time in his career, and finished the season at quarterback for the Tigers. He may be there next year. I come out of retirement to coach him. We got something going on off the ball. Trevor Austin caught on something off the ball. He'll come out. That's his second foul. Second foul on the Riverhawks here in the fourth. Tigers inbound. Elliott stops, want to step through, get it back over to Rivera. Stolen away. Fitzpatrick. Stolen away by Elliott. Braden up.
Oh, what
that beautiful
unselfish play that was by Brady Elliott.
Oh, yeah, we're going to take a look at that one. Isaac Marquis ran the floor. Let's look at this one,
This is
Gary.
what a real high school guard looks like.
Oh, okay, we didn't get that.
We didn't get that,
yeah.
but if you just saw that, it was so unselfish play. He came down. He could have had the 2 points. But he passed it off for a better shot to his teammate.
Yeah, that was great. Good finish.
That's what good, smart players do.
Well, we want to thank you folks that have donated to us since the start of this season. I saw Sharon and Robin Goodwin here tonight. They always come to the games. Lots of wonderful folks. If you'd like to make a donation, it's on munsonmediasports.com. Little donate button there, real slick. We have Boxcast handle all of that for us, and it works seamlessly. Let's see, Dick's got some commentary. Dick?
Robin is a graduate of Thomas.
Oh, yeah. Right, exactly, yeah.
On the board of directors, too.
On the board of directors at Thomas.
Yeah.
Soon to be governor, right?
6:47 left. We're in the fourth. Caden Pelletier holds outside. Tigers have been matched up in half-court man a lot here and wreaking some havoc with their persistent defense. Pelletier wouldn't get a drop, and Elliott a rebound. Braden having a great all-around game. You've seen him hit threes tonight. Beautiful assists, driving layups. Probably having his best offensive game as well as some steals. A nice floating finish, Brady.
Nice move by Brady Peacock.
Height wants to go. Oh, that's going to be player control. Yeah, stepping in was Braden Elliott. Took the charge.
Braden loves those hits.
Crowd being entertained here tonight in Tiger Town. Helps to liven the mood of what's been a very sad day for us all. If you missed the news, Karen Perry, longtime athletic director, teacher, coach, student here at Gardiner Area High School, passed away. We remembered her at the open of the show, and we will do it again at the end. Oh, that's a good rebound inside by Peacock. Look for some help. Rivera smartly stays with him. Here comes Anthony. Anthony on the downshift in the corner. Elliott, tricky dribbles here. Baseline pop. Up and good. Oh, Braden Elliott.
Having himself a night here tonight.
He might want to think about pepperoni, green pepper, black olive. He's making a move for the Capsa Pizza Player of the Game, and he's going to dunk it right here. Well, I might have spoken too soon on that. Sneak away that time. Dick's got Braden's points, Dick?
17.
17 points. Ball's on the floor, Tigers. And let's see. We got timeout called. Okay, yep, good job. Going to see the replay right here, Gary, on Elliott.
Yeah. What a soft, nice shot he's got there. But he got thrown down on the floor. He got fouled on that, too, I think. And,
well, tried to draw it. He got a little contact there.
Yeah, he does a good job faking.
What'd you say, 17 points, Dick?
Oh, that's worth a double cheese, I think.
I want to thank the fine folks up at Caps's. We got Aroma Joe's coming in for UMA basketball. They're going to be our player of the game sponsor. I know the UMA kids are going to be excited about that. We just settled that deal here. It was one of those things they just, Greg Glenn worked with him. They contacted me and said, hey, can we sponsor? I can guarantee you the answer will always be yes. Popped outside and going to be a three-point shot coming up here. That was launched downtown by Isaac Marquis, the sophomore guard. Get a third one. There's no information on any service or anything for Karen, as this just occurred. So, check your, the KJ and other places for information. I'm sure it'll be up on Facebook as to what's going on. Gary and I and Dick have already talked that, if the celebration of life occurs during a time that we have scheduled a basketball game here, we will be going to the service. I don't know what we'll do about doing the game or how that will work out, but Brady just stayed with it. Remember, Brady came back in with 4. So he's carrying a 4-foul knapsack on his back.
Rob, in that instance you were just talking about, if that was to ever occur, I would hope that the administration here would make an arrangement.
Perfect. Yeah, and we should mention that. Yeah, that's a good. Not that they haven't thought of. That's a great thought, Gary.
I know we've got a couple Saturdays coming up, but if that was to happen, then there's no reason why this school can't change.
If the service is during the afternoon, we'll play the game at night. Yeah,
right.
Exactly right. Good thought, Gary.
I have one once in a while.
So foul call, 4:19 left here. As we said, stay with us. Capsa Pizza player of the game. Spun up.
Tommy Netto handles himself so well on the sideline. You very often see him get upset. And he knows this group here is coming back next year. He's only got, I think, a couple seniors on this team.
Well, that was Christian Willett, another sophomore, good size at 6 feet. Yeah, Tommy's, he's had some great teams there, hasn't he? Absolutely. And
boys and girls.
You just know that, when you're a public high school, you're playing with the kids that walk in the door. And, sometimes they walk in, they got a boatload of talent. That's going to be a foul on McKay. I mean, I don't know what Nick's looking at there. He looks at the official like, what? Well, you can't put a 2-inch shovel on somebody. It doesn't work.
4 on him.
Yeah, fouls don't matter at this stage of the game. Tigers got this pretty well in hand. And, anybody that comes in off the bench is going to be fine. That's a nice swoop move and finish. Boy.
Great move.
That was Josh Fitzgerald with the move. He came in the game. Showed good offensive poise there. Manning back outside. As I said, Alex Rory, this is the first we've seen Alex be back in action, so it's good to see Alex out there. Gives the Tigers another athlete off the bench. And Tigers have completely subbed here. no starters in the game. Manning kicks it back outside. Toby goes, wouldn't get in, but they're going to call him on travel. Beth Munzing doing a great job on our graphics here tonight, running the scoreboard manually. Owen Munzing producing. Billy Hasty on the camera. Dick on stats. Gary Keller. And I'm Rob Munzing along for the call. Our Munzing Media crew. Got a crew up at Halldale as well. Grace Leach working up there along with Chris Wheeler and Rob Kennedy. We had a little trouble with that game a little bit as Facebook threw a little curveball at us. We got it fixed. Kind of hard to fix what's going on at Halldale, sitting here at the little gym in Gardiner, but we managed to do it. That's why you heard Gary doing some extended play-by-play. But we do what we do, and we're happy to do it, and we appreciate you folks understanding. This is not ESPN. We don't have 1 million people here at this game or the other game. And when we do 2 games, it's a real stretch for us. And sometimes we get bumps in the road, but we try to make it work. That was a good take and foul called, and Levi Simmons going to go to the line.
Cardinetto's going to get the foul, I believe. Yeah.
So we had an earlier report that the Skowhegan ladies were winning over the Gardiner Tiger ladies. I'm not sure if anybody else is watching that game that's watching this game on Facebook for us. I can report in here. And usually Chris Wheel is able to multitask enough that he's tracking the other games. And he's over at Halldale. Cooley with it. Netto. Tigers, doesn't matter who's in the game, they're playing that harassing defense. Simmons is going to get called on the foul. Next game is going to be on Saturday as Erskine Academy Eagles will fly into town, take on your Gardiner Tigers. 1 o'clock tip on that one. That's a boys game. If you're looking for upcoming games, all you really need to do is find the Gardiner Tigers schedules, boys and girls. They're on the MPA.cc site. And if it's a Gardiner game, we're doing it. That's got to be a double dribble, yeah.
Had to be at least a double dribble.
It looked funky before they even called it. 2:16 left in this one. Moved along pretty good. Let's see what the foul situation is. Yeah, we'll be shooting the rest of the game. Hey, that's a nice power move inside by Caden Pelletier. In the paint. Fadeaway for 2. Nice look. Skowhegan's got things to build on. Again, they're looking for their first one. They're kind of where the Tigers were back a couple of years ago. Popped outside by McKay. No. And we got bodies falling. I don't know, and everybody's helping each other up. That's good to see. McKay was going to take the charge. But
I was waiting for that collision.
Riverhawk right by him. Toby back outside to McKay. McKay looking to get it to Toby. He does. Bent looking to go to work. He does in the paint. Spins the fadeaway. In and out. Won't go. Crowd favored Ben Toby. Creature feature down below. The baseline were cheering for Ben to get one. They've been pretty well behaved. It used to get a little raucous in here back in the, I remember when Patrick and Andy were playing. Oh my God, we'd feel, this is the old gym. It had more seating even. We'd pack this thing to the gills and you couldn't move. And remember playing teams like Morse and.
The old wooden seats were about where they're standing. They were in further on the
yes,
inbounds.
Exactly. They came further in.
Very dangerous back then.
Yeah, Gary was 6'2" till he hit him a couple of times.
That's right, yeah.
Down to 5'4".
Hit him a few times.
Down to the minute mark, McKay.
What do we got? 3 seconds? Yeah.
I think Ben Toby got called on a 3-second violation. Caden Pelletier off the elbow. Willett. Pelletier gets bumped by Manning. They let it go. Long three off the glass and count it. Ben Stewart. And the crowd cheers for the Skowhegan Skowhegan Riverhawk.
Couple quick baskets for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, that was Willett. Told you he was in the game. Manning with it for the Tigers. So Tigers going to get back over 500 with the victory here tonight. Started out strong. The defense was really good for the Tigers. Led to some easy baskets and a fantastic game by Braden Elliott.
That basket was good.
Boy, I think it counted.
It was supposed to have.
I think it was just thrown up. That could have counted.
Well, the officials were off the floor before.
Yeah, it looked like the Tigers were going to run the clock out, and then it was just, I think it was supposed to be heave after the whistle, but it was a little early and went in. But nonetheless, it won't count, so the final will be 55-38. We'll take a break. Dick will tally up, but first we'll get final thoughts from our Gary Verhill. Gary?
Well, I thought it was a pretty evenly played game by both teams. We knew before they came in here that the Tigers would have a little advantage, especially from their first contest. And as you saw it tonight, the Tigers really had their shooting arms going tonight, and there's a few people there tonight that scored quite a few points that have helped contribute to the victory here tonight. Braden Elliott had a heck of a game, one heck of a game. And so did, I don't know who the other high scorers was, but they put, Moody, Trace Moody did a great job, especially starting off the game in the first quarter. And they all came together pretty well. Tigers played a good defense with their press. They put the pressure on for the full court and came out with a decent 55-38 win. And now they need to prepare. They've got a couple days to get ready for, well, actually just one day, tomorrow, to get ready for the Erskine Eagles coming in here, and that will be no easy contest for the Tigers. So, about the way I thought it was going to go before I got here, Rob.
Yeah, Tigers took care of business.
They did their job, and they were supposed to. And Coach Tommy Netto's got a good group of men there that he'll turn around here, and they've got, like I say, only 3 seniors on that team. And the way he runs his programs, I think you'll see next year a different group of individuals on the floor. But right now they got to struggle. They've got to get through this season first. So overall, that takes the Tigers to 4-3. And I thought it was a pretty good game with a pretty good crowd here, and everything went well.
Thank you, Gary. Dick's going to finish his tally. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the Caps of Pizza play with the game, along with the final stats of this one. Come back to the Jab after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Caps' Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video.
Dick Layton joining us here for the post game. Tigers with a victory here tonight. They win it 55-38. We'll fix Dick's graphic and bring it back up. Let you know that the Caps are pizza of the game, Braden Elliott, but we'll talk about that in a minute. For now, we got Dick Layton on the post game. Dick?
Okay, Rob. Got to give credit to Skowhegan. 0-7, but they fought all the way. They kept within 15, 20 points and ended up 55-38. So they go to 0-8. Hopefully they'll get a win somewhere. Okay, we'll go to Skowhegan first, and Finn Donahue with 5, 2 for Trevor Austin, 2 for Jake Fitzpatrick, 8 points for Carter Norton, 8 for Biden McGinney, 2 for Caden Pelletier, 2 for Josh Fitzgerald, 3 for Christian Willett, 3 for Jackson Height. 3 for Ben Stewart. They kind of hurt themselves throughout the game. They had 22 turnovers throughout the game and 13 rebounds. The other side of the ledger, my choice also for player of the game, Braden Elliott. What a game he had. He's usually a playmaker, but boy, he could shoot lights out tonight, I thought.
He sure did.
Yeah. He had 17 points. Trace Moody with another fine game with 11. Anthony Rivera with 5. Brady Peacock with 8. Brady Atwater with 5. Saddled with some foul trouble. Isaac Marquis had a couple. 2 for Levi Simmons. 5 for the big freshman Colin McCormick for that 55 points. Gardiner with 13 turnovers, 14 rebounds. Pretty even on that capacity. But Gardiner does go to 4-3 on the season, with another game coming up against Erskine on Saturday. As I mentioned, Skowhegan falls to 0-8, but try to stay in the game and fought all the way. That's a mark of a decent bunch of boys, trained well.
Yep, they did. Okay, Richard, thank you. Dick will be back with us on Saturday. As we told you, the Gardiner Tigers' next game coming up will be against Erskine Academy. They'll be flying down from South China, landing in the Gardiner Area High School parking lot, coming into the Jab. Should be a good matchup, good rivalry there that has gone on. Let's take a look at our Caps of Pizza player of the game. It'll be the aforementioned Braden Elliott. High score in the game today, as well as several great assists, steals. Great all-around game for Elliott here today. He will be our Caps of Pizza player of the game. He will receive a free medium pizza from our friends at Caps's Pizza. So if you're into Caps's Pizza, tell them, hey, thanks for sponsoring Munzing Media, and we appreciate them as well. Well, that's going to wrap it up here. As we said, our next game will be on Saturday. We'll throw the graphic up there for that, let you know it's a 1 o'clock start here. We'll take tomorrow off and be right back here to the Jab here 1 o'clock tip-off or on the air about 15 minutes or so before the game, depending on how those underclassmen games play themselves out, because I believe that we play in a freshman JV and then the varsity game. So sometimes the first two games can get backed up a little bit, so don't get nervous if we're not right on the air at 1 o'clock. We'll be there with you. If you want more basketball battle here tonight, up at Halldale, we're streaming on MunseyMediaSports.com or on Boxcast or YouTube. It's 33-24 Halldale in the third, 4:02 left in that game. In the third quarter, I'm sorry, they have fourth quarter to play. It's going to wrap it up here. We're going to put up our memorial to Karen Perry. If you missed the start of the contest here tonight, we pay tribute to just a wonderful woman. She was a tremendous athlete, student athlete here at Gardiner Area High School. Graduated in the mid-70s, 76, I believe, and went on to Norwich, where she starred as a student athlete in their Hall of Fame. Came back to her hometown as a teacher coach and then athletic director, and we lost Karen Perry to cancer. So we will be sad tonight here in Tiger Town. That's all I can say. And if you're looking for tributes, so many people have done so many tributes online. If you go to Muncie Media's Facebook page, I had put up a picture of Karen that we used as the pregame here and the postgame here, just as a picture. And so many people have commented on that, and I'm sure it's many more here as we finish out the night. We will always remember our good friend and colleague, Karen Perry. So for everybody here in Tiger Town, condolences to the friends and family of Karen. May she rest in peace. Good night, everybody.